Greetings, everyone. I find myself working in an industry that's predominantly male-centric, and I'm often privy to the conversations my coworkers have about their partners. Many of these discussions cover topics we frequently address, and I felt compelled to compile a list to share some first-hand insights straight from the source. Things your boyfriend cares about that he probably isn't telling you. 1. They do not want the weight of your debt to fall on their shoulders. This also applies to student loans. If you've accumulated a significant amount of debt, even if it was for personal growth, it's important to realize that your partner might not be thrilled if you suddenly decide to become a stay-at-home individual. Remember, you took on those financial obligations with the intention of being self-sufficient in repaying them. 2. A clean house means a happy spouse. A few of my colleagues have wives who work fewer hours or not at all. Interestingly, they often mention that their immediate task upon arriving home is to do the dishes, vacuuming, laundry, and more. While none of them anticipate a flawlessly tidy house all the time, they find it puzzling why they need to tackle chores right after returning home when their wives have been at home during the day. 3. Food is the way to their hearts. 2 of our more experienced managers have spouses who lovingly prepare their lunches daily. Interestingly, these managers consistently express genuine appreciation for their wives and hold them in high regard. The way they talk about their partners reflects a deep affection and admiration. On the other hand, the other male colleagues, while not being openly critical of their spouses, don't appear to openly share positive sentiments about them either. 4. When you're stressed, they're stressed. After putting in lengthy hours at their jobs, the weight of your unhappiness hits them even harder when they return home. I've noticed that a few of my colleagues have abandoned attempts to alleviate the ceaseless strains they face at home. Instead, they opt to linger at work far beyond the necessity, simply to avoid the apprehension of going back home. 5. They like displays of affection. Sending adorable text messages, slipping a heartfelt love note into their coat pocket, preparing a container of delicious brownies for them to take to work, or even surprising them with a lunch delivery. These seemingly small gestures can have a remarkable impact on brightening a man's entire week. 6. Men like to have the opportunity to wow you. Several of my male colleagues engage in friendly competition, each striving to outdo the other in presenting their wives with the most romantic surprises. They eagerly vie to take the lead in planning dates and crafting delightful surprises for their partners. 7. They want to be relied on, but that doesn't mean carrying dead weight. Men naturally have a tendency to be problem solvers. When faced with an issue, they instinctively want to find a solution. This is why constant stress and complaining at home can be particularly challenging for them. It's not about relying on them. It's about the feeling that the situation has turned into an unbreakable cycle that offers no contribution and seems unsolvable. 8. Men like having their ego stroked. Offer them compliments whenever they demonstrate their abilities, even if it's for small accomplishments. My male colleagues highly value being skilled and viewed as competent, both in their professional and personal lives. They strive for you to recognize their proficiency and appreciate their diligent efforts.